time. So I'm going to check the delivery time. Now on the delivery time, you can see that actually I leave it off, right? It doesn't really necessary because we don't want to set a delivery time because you can't really predict the road and everything, the opening time, the closing time. But it depends on what you want. If you know you want to schedule yours, the time you open, the time you close, you can actually do it here. You can put the time opening, maybe it's 8 o'clock in the morning, or all you need to do is to click on this and then you have this clock stuff, then you can set the time, and you are good to go. But right now you see that I left everything empty because I don't really want to set the time opening, the time closing. I want my store to be open all the time, so there's no need for all of this. So without wasting time, if you don't have anything to set here, just move ahead to the next setting, which is the SEO. Now the SEO, we all know what SEO does, so that you can optimize your store for people to see, right? So all you need to do is to type in the SEO title, the meta description, the meta keyword, your Facebook title, your Facebook description. You can put Facebook image, your Twitter, and then once you are done, just hit save. So this will make you to be online present. So anytime people search for something, your product is related to this, automatically you will be Google will rank you. You will be ranked, and then you can get sales from there, because when people look for something from Google and then your products, your name pop up, you get ranked in Google, then they can easily from there come to your store and then make purchase. So that is what the SEO does. So you can fill in the details right now. You can see that it's actually empty. That is because I have not filled anything there. All right. So once you are done filling it all into this, so hit the save button and you are good to go. So the next this thing here is the store policy. So on the store policy, what you need to do is to write your own store policy, how you want your store policy to look like. So you can see here, I put down here on the shipping, on the policy label, as a shipping policy. So this is my own shipping policy, and shipping policy is different from every other vendor. Your policy is different from Mr. A policy, Mr. B policy is different from Mr. D policy. So you can see that on my own policy, I'll put here that shipping fee is to be paid by the buyers, right? Shipping within Lagos costs 2,000, and shipping outside Lagos will cost extra fee depending on the location, right? So that is my shipping. They also have a refund policy. Refund after the time. Okay, you see, refund will only be granted if returned before the given time. There will be no refund after the time elapsed. We will only refund if the product is intact, meaning there won't be any refund if there is damage to the product. So that is my refund policy. And then we have the cancellation return exchange policy. So product can be returned within the given time if not what you paid for, and you will be refunded. So that is my own store policy. So when you are done, you come back here and hit save and you are good to go. Then you can move to the next one, which is the customer support. So on the customer support section, you can fill in your details here. On the customer support section, you can see I have my phone number, I have my email, I have my address. I have just one address here. I have the country, the state, the city you live, the state, and the postal code, right? Now, the reason why we put this customer support, your customer can easily get in touch with you with this your customer support. Once they go to your shop, and then they can easily get your phone number, contact you in case they have any query or any inquiry. They can contact you through your phone number, through your email, and even get your address. So that is for the customer support. Okay, so right now let's move to the next this thing there is the store hour. Remember to always save before you move to the next section. So we have store hours. So like I said before, I don't want to set anything on store hours, the time I open, my time I close. All of this is not really really necessary, because you want your listing to be online or 247, right? So you don't actually need all of that. So the next one is shipping station. Shipping station is using a third party for your shipping method. But right now we are not using any shipping method, any shipping station. So we are already giving access to people to deliver this product by themselves. So this shipping station, you can just leave it. But if you actually have someone who you want to be delivering goods for you, you can create a delivery boy, because there's the icon for delivery boy, whereby anytime they place order, you can forward the order to him, and then he will get a notification that there is order for him to deliver. He will have all the necessary details, and the person can deliver the product to the customer. So there is a section for that too. So we also have store invoice. On the store invoice, you can see right now on this store invoice is actually empty, as there's nothing here yet. You can put the preface, store invoice, face, digit, disclaimer, if you want to, and then your digital signature. So you can put it there if you want that. Then we have analytic region. And the analytic region, we make it worldwide, so that we just make it worldwide, but you can leave yours as Nigeria if you want your product to be visible to Nigeria alone. And then the last setting we have for vendor here is the vacation mode. So take for instance, now you want to travel to another country, you want to go on a vacation or holiday, and that you will not be available to deliver products, and you don't want to worry yourself with products. You can actually enable this vacation mode,